Greetings and salutations. This is Jason Silverain, and since last time we looked at a modern, very stylish game that sort of lacks balance, I thought I'd go back to some of the roots of the deck building genre and look at this, Monster Slayers. Now, this is hilarious. This was actually released in 2017, I think it was about March, and is produced by Nerdook. They are not self-publishing, they're published by, I think it's Digerati? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I do apologise. But they caught my eye again, because I've had a few of their things in my Steam library for a while, and this one was one of those that lurked in the background. I never really got round to playing it. But the Magister, oh, that's been recommended to me quite a few times now. A procedural murder mystery RPG with deck building elements. If it wasn't for the fact I'm a little short of cash right now, I'd be doing that. That caught my eye. I love murder mysteries, I love randomized murder mysteries, and I do like my deck building style games. But yes, I'm rambling. This is dirt cheap if you want it. It is $5.99. Doesn't sound cheap, but it's nearly always on sale for $1.99. There's two DLCs for it, which are £1.59 and £3.99 respectively, but they're usually on sale for less than £1. So, cheaper than my bus fare. That's all I can say. And if it's cheaper than my bus fare and I can get a few hours out of it, that's good for me. It's more than I get out of my buses when they're on time. Now, I'm going to start a new slot. More recruits to the guilds. Too many already. Everyone's joined the Monster Slayers Guild these days. Send them to the North Valley and have them report to the guild masters there. Let's hope they're quick learners. They're about to be thrown in the deep end. So yeah, it's like, hey, there's a bunch of people
Select your character.
There's a bunch of people who want to become adventurers. Let's just throw them into the most dangerous area of the world and make them hope that they don't die. Now, you're not expected to win first time. This is more of the classic roguelike, where you play through, you earn some unlocks, then you play through again, and the DLC has added so many extra classes. I think these ones are the originals, and all the alternative colours are the new ones. I've only played the Ranger and Knight. I mean, the Knight I would recommend for the first time through. Though it says, I think the descriptions are not correct. There's not many counter-attacking or anti-magic abilities on the Knight, I've found so far. The Ranger is quite fun, or always starts first in battle. I've never had a situation where I am not first in battle, so I don't know how useful that actually is. Rogue is tempting. I keep wanting to try Necromancer. I love Necromancy style play in most games. Mostly because I like being a minion master. Okay, that is just, yeah, you take damage all the time. Cannot equip weapons and armor. That is very hard. Cannot recruit companions and instead have pets. Well, the companions aren't fantastic. Now, I'm going to go for the Beastmaster. What the hell?
You can count on me!
What is going on with that body?
As long as we stop for treasure.
By your command.
That'll do. That'll do. But yes, I'm rambling. Rumour has it that the great treasures are buried in the Northern Valley, remnants of the hasty buried loot and plunder from the Great War. You firmly believe there are no such thing as too much gold, and you've come to the valley to discover the lost treasures. The wish is simple enough, but easier said than done. Slay 3 legendary monsters and return as a true monster slayer. It's always a little different depending on what class you pick. And as you can see, it has little ratings here. I am not high in the listings. This will be the tutorial. And all these dungeons are randomised which ones you'll get. So you'll have 3 of them. Now, this game is not perfect. It is fun, it's unusual.
Let's do some hunting.
But if I have a gripe,
This will be easy.
it's the fact that it's not very well balanced. Okay. Discard manually if we want. I don't know why you do that, actually, but... Okay, yeah. Here's our HP. Here's our stamina, action points per turn, and you get mana. AP always returns to the max bit at the start of turn. Mana, you get 1 per round. Yeah, there we go. I remember correctly. You can see the enemies' ones as well, and you can also see their card plays. Now, let's have a look what we've got. Interesting. This is very interesting. 2 random wolf cards. You can only do it once every 2 battles. Now, you can have up to 2 sidekicks, and they'll give you a once per battle ability. The monk's the best one, hands down. So that goes in our deck. It's strange that the wolf abilities cost AP. That self-healing one.
Perfect.
So we gain a bit of XP, a bit of gold. And your first character is often one of your best. Well, at least for me it was, because the tutorial helps you, and you have a bit of extra at the end of the tutorial. Okay, we open it. Retaliate. Always take retaliate. It's absolutely fantastic. I would like the cloak. Ooh, dodge 1 card. Yes, please.
This will be easy.
And as you can see, you sort of go through a dungeon and you can sort of pick your progress. You do have the issue that, well... Oh, wow. That's really good. But yes, you do have the issue that you can't really retreat from a combat. So if you're in a bad combat and you're against an enemy who just completely destroys your class, because there's a lot of enemies that are only good against certain classes, and vice versa, you're a bit doomed.
Alright, level up.
Thank you for the level up. Now, we can add to our deck, find an item or upgrade a card. I quite like that one, because that will build up throughout combat. My hit isn't that great. The problem is you can't check your deck before you do this. I think that's one that will help in the long run. Ah, here we go. View deck. So what we got? We got dodge. We've got improvise, which is one of the best starting cards you can get. We've got a lot of terrible attack ups. Sun arrow. Now, as you see, we don't have many AP to start with. But for each dungeon, there'll be people who will give you more AP, and you can get more AP from leveling up. Always select more AP if you can get it. So he's going to do 2 block and an attack. I don't know what order he's going to do those in, but in this case it won't matter, since the retaliate will stop his first attack. There is so much card draw. I like this class. This is a good class.
Nice fights in the future.
Now, as you can tell, I'm having issues that volume-wise this game is very loud, and honestly there's nearly no difference. I mean, there's a little bit there. The settings could be better. Now, burning bow. Oh wow, that's a really good weapon. Yes.
Victory. I feel stronger already.
And now we get to rank up. Now, starting HP, I recommend that one. That's quite good. I find that one hasn't procced yet once. So that's Brute, Apothecary, Necromancer, Cleric. Where's the Beastmaster? Okay, what's our class do? All Beastmasters gain 7% dodge chance. Wolf gets more hit points. I like Swift Wolf. Passives are always excellent. I would never want to actually replace an improvised card. Improvise is one of the best cards we can have. Oh, that's a little bit of a shame. So not a great thing, but pounce. Draw a card, banishes card. Wolf bite. I would go for the pounce. It's a free card. It gets out your deck, draws a card. But 9 block, 2 extra cards on the following turn, or 4 damage. Oh man, I would want to replace these attacks. A lot of people's decks replace attacks. So we have Undead, Spider Queens, Skeleton Champions, we have the Volcanic Tunnels, and we have the Tome of the Ancients. Well, the Dead Forest seems like the best way to go. The only ones I've done so far are the Elderberry Forest and the Old Castle. Everywhere else has been an absolute failure. Forbidden Desert especially. And all the enemy levels as you move between dungeons will jump up with you.
Guess it's time to collect some more loot. Let's do this!
Beastmaster. Okay, keep your wolf apart. Alright, so it just acts as block. Maybe how giving it more HP per level up would be nice. Now, normally he'd give you a companion. That's why he was just explaining things to you.
Take him out.
Would have been nice if he gave me something else. Well, this isn't a great deck. That would only do 13 damage and then I get hit. This is a bit better. Pounce. Pounce. Free attack there. Oh, alright, so the rogue just does change strikes there. Well,
perfect.
Easy combat. Don't need the healer yet. Might as well go for the treasure. Gain card, gain 12.
Ah, this could be helpful.
No thanks, I should have taken the gold.
Take him out.
Well, we get dodge at the start, we get an attack, we get a crit up. Yep. That's my dodge. I get the crit.
Ha! Take that!
We get a crit. Now you're on fire. So I wonder what he's going to do. It can be a little awkward figuring out what order things are going in, and I'm glad it's like a one-on-one, but it does get repetitive. Okay, 10 pure damage if we do that first. Bam, straight through his defenses.
Mine just keeps getting
Pure
better.
damage ignores block and goes straight for them. Hunk of meat. Well, upgrade a card. Fine, upgrade a card. Retaliate. Brilliant card. I would love more of those in my deck. Why are you just giving me nothing but healers? Okay,
Let's make this quick.
not great. That's nice. But the rest of this? I can't say I'm too fussed. That's worse. Might as well use my magic. So we improve our dodge chance. Would have preferred anything that could have given me
See
block.
if you can dodge this.
Two physical damage at the start of my turn. Oh no! We just counterattack him. I'm getting very lucky with that. The centaur is too high a level for me to deal with, so right now we're going to go to this healer.
Hello?
Now we can gain cards. I'll see what card he can give me. I mean, more precise hits would be nice, but right now I need to find ways of getting cards out of my deck. Undead Barbarian. Captain! Excellent, this is who I wanted to see. Yeah, +1 starting AP. I'll have that, thank you. Alter. Harbinger does not fear poison. Now, the big boss you have to kill is the Harbinger. Investigate. 1 HP whenever I play a card? Yeah, I'll take that. That's quite easy to
Take him out.
deal with as well. We'll start off with the block. Not the most effective of turns, but be fine. I would like to draw a card. Power Strike is a good card to have.
Take that.
Is a much better when it levels up as well. That retaliate.
All right, level
I love
up.
it. +5 XP, more pounce. Find an item. More HP is very tempting. Pounce, I like pounces.
Time for some target practice.
Start the battle, we instantly use that pounce. Let us go for the block. Now, my main plan is to save up. I think if the first card to remove is 20, the next one is 60, or it might be 40. I think it. I'm hoping to make a deck that will be very much.
You win.
Yeah, burning cards, getting them out. No, thankfully you can now repeatedly go to the merchants. What's your wares? Wow! It's not very good. Frozen's a very very small thing. I like dodge. Dodge is really handy. I mean, +1 starting AP, bit of HP, more damage to undead, and I know more undead are coming. 5 damage to all my attacks, Thunder Slam, which is not great. 2 physical damage, Power Strike, Piercing, and Dexterity. Oh. Normally I'd go for defense, but we're done here. We are. And we auto-sell the other bow. We find another captain, thank you. I would like +1 AP again. Especially with this deck and traps.
Time for
traps
some
are quite
target
special.
practice.
It's automatically defeated after several turns, all damage reduced by 50% unless you're a rogue. You mostly just have to tank it. Probably not the best one for this, and I just realised my wolf actually has taken damage. So yeah, this is a good thing to start with. So give me dodge. Heal my precious boy.
It just keeps getting better.
We defeat the trap. We gain a level up. And delete a card. Perfect. Well, goodbye attack. Not very useful. It may be a free card, but not great.
Take him out.
And it's not joking, this is powerful support cards. These guys do a lot of debuffs and a lot of damage straight off. Now, go on then. I've got one of my few blocking cards. I'm going to improvise 9.
Take that.
Get that crit. There we go. We have retaliate. Beautiful. That is really good. Dexterity is a fantastic card.
Stay down. You win.
Well, I'll leave rambled on for enough times, and I hope I've given enough example of what this is like. I'm going to continue this little playthrough. I'm rather enjoying it. The Beastmaster is very interesting, shall I say, compared to various other classes. Sorry, I've been very paused. I kind of went into this with nothing planned, and there's not really much I can say that I've not already said in my other videos about deck builders. You could see the visual difference between it and Slay the Spire and Banners of Ruin and Anti-Turing Test, and it's certainly got its charm. I mean, graphically it's a little crude, but it grows on you after a while. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you very soon.